Salve, I am Magister de Veras, and this is a revised version of what I hate about the Brony fandom. Okay, something that really pisses me off sometimes is all the damn ponification. Normally I don't give a fuck, but when they ponify something I actually like, that's where I draw a line, and sure it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't literally everywhere. I'm not even joking. Search anything on Google Images and you'll get a pony version of it. So sure, in moderation it wouldn't be that bad, but when you see it literally everywhere it gets so annoying, you can't avoid it. Why can't bronies just stick to their own fandom and not spread to every other fandom like a plague? So yes, ponification is practically a plague infecting every other fandom. Another reason I fucking hate ponification is because I know some bronies have actual talent that's being wasted on unoriginal shit that's invading other fandoms. And if you think the ponification is bad, don't get me started on the clop and other disgusting fetishes. I mean, nobody wants to know what you masturbate to. Keep that shit to yourself, and you know, I'd be fine with it if it was shared where I didn't have to see it, but like ponification it's fucking everywhere. Is it really that hard to keep that shit to yourself, or at least keep it private? I don't want to see that shit publicly, and normal clop isn't all I have to worry about seeing. There's also vor and diapers / shit fetishes. I mean, if you have a thing for diapers you might as well be a pedophile, since you're practically admitting that you find babies sexually attractive, and to be honest, fictional animals are still animals just like how fictional children are still children. So yeah, cloppers are on the borderline of bestiality, and full con are pretty much borderline bestiality pedophiles. I could go into detail on all the cringy subgenre of clopped, but I don't want this video to be an hour long, so I'll move to the next topic. Now if you think that was bad, let's get to the worst part of the brony fandom. One thing I really hate are all the hypocrites. The fact is, most bronies that preach love and tolerate don't actually tolerate shit. The brony fandom has some of the most hypocritical bigots in it. It's like some bronies think they have a right to like the show, but anybody who doesn't like the show is a hater. Well, I don't like the show, but that doesn't make my opinion any less valid than anybody else's. If somebody criticizes the show or the fandom, it doesn't make them a hater. It just means they have an opinion that might not match your opinion, but that doesn't make them a hater. And if you think that's bad, I've seen bronies attack other bronies just for having a different opinion than them. For fuck's sake, it's just an opinion. Why does it even matter if people agree with you or not? Another hypocritical thing about the brony fandom is they claim anti-bronies are oppressing their freedom to like a show, while the bronies are oppressing anti-bronies' freedom to not like the show. It's just, some bronies act as if they're somehow better than others just because they like a kid's show, and act like their opinion should be law and nobody should disagree with them. I hate that kind of mentality. I don't give a shit what shows you like, so don't say that you have more right to speak about how much you like it than I do to speak of how much I hate it. So in short, people have just as much right to hate things as they do to like things. It's an opinion, so just get over it. And lastly, there's those people who say if you watch the show and you'll like it. Well, I did watch the show, and while it wasn't the worst thing I've seen, it's not something I'd waste time rewatching or suggesting to anybody. I don't like the show and nothing you do can change that, so get over it. Get over the fact I have a different opinion than you, and don't try to dictate what I can and can't hate, because I don't dictate what you can and can't like, since I only express my opinion on it, and my opinion really doesn't affect or even concern you. So that was my revised version of what I hate about the brony fandom. Belay.